Do you know the psychology behind attachment in dogs? Have you ever wondered why your dog follows you into every single room? Why they wait outside every closed door? Why they never truly seem to settle until you are right there beside them? This is not random behavior. This is not a quirk or a habit. What your dog is doing every single day has a name. Scientists call it attachment, and it runs deeper than most people ever realize. In 1969, a psychologist named John Bowlby developed the attachment theory. He discovered that all social animals, including humans, form powerful emotional bonds with specific individuals. Dogs are no different. Your dog did not just choose to live with you. They chose to attach to you, and that attachment changes everything about how they experience the world. Every single waking moment of every day. Studies from the University of Veterinary Medicine in Vienna confirmed something remarkable. Dogs show the same attachment patterns toward their owners as human infants show toward their mothers, the same patterns exactly. When researchers placed dogs in unfamiliar rooms, the dogs explored freely when their owner was present. But the moment the owner left the room, the dogs stopped exploring completely and became visibly distressed. This is called the secure base effect. Your dog uses you as their anchor, their safe point, the place from which they feel confident enough to face the world, and the place they return to when afraid. Think about that for one moment. Every time your dog looks up at you, from across the room, they are not just looking. They are checking, confirming, making sure you're still there and still safe. That glance across the room is not nothing. That is your dog doing something ancient and deeply psychological. That is your dog maintaining their attachment bond with you. In real time right now, scientists discovered that dogs have 4 distinct attachment styles. Just like humans, secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. And the style your dog develops depends largely on how you respond to them. Securely attached dogs are calm and confident. They explore freely, they greet strangers with ease. But they always return to their owner, always, because the owner is their emotional home base. Completely anxiously attached dogs cannot bear separation. They follow their owner from room to room with visible distress. They are not being difficult or clingy. They are responding to an insecure attachment pattern. Formed early. Research shows that dogs who experienced inconsistent care in early life are more likely to develop anxious attachment. But with patience and consistent love, that attachment pattern can actually change over time. Your dog physically cannot tell you in words that they love you, but their entire nervous system is wired to stay close to you. Every instinct they carry tells them that near you is safe. When your dog sits on your feet, they are not just resting, they are maintaining physical contact with their attachment figure. They are saying with their body what they cannot say with words: I am here with you. Scientists measured the cortisol levels of dogs separated from their owners. Cortisol is the stress hormone, and when dogs are separated from their person, their stress hormone levels rise significantly and measurably every time. But when the owner returns, those cortisol levels drop immediately, not gradually, immediately. Your presence is literally a biological calming signal to your dog. You are their medicine and they need you. Oxytocin is sometimes called the love hormone. It is released during bonding moments between mothers and babies. Researchers discovered it is also released in dogs when they interact with their human attachment figure. When you make eye contact with your dog, oxytocin releases in both of you simultaneously. That quiet moment of looking at each other is not just sweet. It is a chemical act of love happening in real time. Dogs can read human emotions from facial expressions. Alone, they do not need words. They scan your face the moment you walk into the room, and they adjust their entire behavior based on what they read there. If you are stressed, your dog knows before you say a word. If you are sad, they move closer. If you are afraid, they become alert. They are constantly reading you because you are the most important variable in their world. This emotional attunement is not learned behavior. It is hardwired. Dogs have been co-evolving alongside humans for over 15,000 years. Reading us is something they were literally shaped by nature to do. In one fascinating study, researchers showed dogs photographs of human faces displaying different emotions. The dogs looked significantly longer, At fearful and angry faces, they were threat assessing to protect their attachment figure. Your dog is not just attached to you emotionally. They are attached to your scent, your voice, your footsteps, your rhythm. They know the sound of your car from 3 streets away. They know you completely. Researchers played recordings of owners' voices. To dogs in shelters, the dogs responded with immediate excitement. And searching behavior, even a recording of your voice, has measurable psychological impact on your dog. The attachment your dog feels for you is not conditional. It does not depend on whether you are in a good mood, whether you remembered their walk, whether you were busy all day. It simply exists. That is what makes dog attachment so profoundly different from almost any other relationship. It requires nothing from you to maintain. It simply is, day after day, moment after moment, completely and without condition. But here is something remarkable. The strength of the attachment bond also depends on you. Dogs whose owners are responsive, warm and consistent develop stronger, more secure attachment than dogs whose owners are unpredictable. Every time you respond to your dog when they seek comfort, you are literally strengthening the neural pathways of their attachment to you. You are building trust in real time. With every single interaction, every time you comfort them when they are scared, you are telling their nervous system, something important, you are safe, I am here, you can trust me. And their brain records that message permanently. Separation anxiety in dogs is not misbehavior. It is a profound expression of attachment distress. When a securely attached dog is left alone, they are not being dramatic. They are experiencing genuine psychological pain. Studies show that dogs with separation anxiety show brain activity patterns similar to human anxiety disorders. During separation, this is not a training issue. This is an attachment and psychological well-being issue entirely. Understanding this changes everything about how we respond to our dogs. When your dog follows you to the bathroom, they are not being annoying. They are expressing one of the most ancient bonds in nature. When your dog cries at night, they are not being difficult. They are calling out to their attachment figure because their nervous system registers being alone as a genuine threat to their survival and safety. Dogs in the wild never slept alone. They slept in contact with their pack, with their attachment figures, and while your dog may live in a warm house, they still carry 15,000 years of that instinct. Researchers found that dogs who sleep near their owners show lower heart rates and more settled sleep patterns than dogs who sleep alone. Physical proximity to their attachment figure regulates their entire nervous system completely. There is a specific area of the dog brain that activates when they see their owner, the same area that activates in humans when they see someone they love deeply, the same area in both species. When you walk into the room after being away, your dog experiences a genuine neurological event. Dopamine releases, their reward system activates. Seeing you is literally one of the most pleasurable experiences their brain can have. That full body wiggle you see when you come home is not just excitement, that is a full neurological celebration. Every system in their body responding to the return of their most important attachment figure. Research also shows that dogs grieve the loss of their attachment figures when an owner passes away. Dogs show measurable behavioral changes, consistent with grief. They search. They wait, they stop eating, they mourn. This tells us something profound about the depth of the bond. It is not superficial. It is not simply about food or routine. It is a genuine emotional attachment that runs through every layer of who they are. Interestingly, dogs do not attach equally to all people in a household. They form primary attachment to the person who is most consistently responsive to them, most present, most attuned to their needs emotionally. If your dog follows you specifically, more than anyone else in the house, it is not random. You have become their primary attachment figure. You are their person, and that is one of the greatest gifts any living being can give. The attachment also serves a protective function. Dogs who are securely attached to their owners are actually braver and more resilient. In stressful situations, the security of the bond gives them courage to face the unknown. Think of it this way. A child with a secure attachment to their parent is more willing to explore playgrounds and meet new people. Your dog, with a secure attachment to you, is more willing to explore the world. Your presence does not just comfort your dog. Your presence actually makes your dog functionally braver and more capable of handling the challenges and uncertainties of their daily life. You give them courage simply by existing. Some dogs form what researchers call hyper-attachment, where the bond becomes so intense that any separation causes severe distress. This is not a failure of love. This is an attachment system that has become dysregulated. Hyper-attachment can be gently addressed through gradual desensitization and by building your dog's confidence in small increments. The goal is not to weaken the bond. The goal is to make it feel more secure from within. Because here is the truth about healthy attachment. A securely attached dog does not need you in the room every second to feel safe. They trust that you will return. The trust is the foundation of secure attachment. Building that trust takes time and consistency. Every time you leave and return, you are teaching your dog something. You are coming back. You always come back. And that lesson is the foundation of everything. Dogs also show what researchers call proximity seeking. During stress, when something frightening happens, the first thing a dog does is move toward their attachment figure. You are their first response to fear every single time. This is why it matters so much how you respond. When your dog is scared, if you comfort them, you are not reinforcing fear. As some older advice suggested, you are fulfilling your role as their attachment figure. You are telling their nervous system something crucial. You are safe. The threat is manageable. I am here. And a dog whose attachment figure responds this way develops a more secure and resilient attachment. Over time, the bond between a dog and their person is one of the most studied relationships in all of animal behavioral science, and after decades of research, the conclusion is always the same. It is genuinely profound. It is not projection. It is not anthropomorphism. The emotional bond your dog has formed with you is real. It is measurable. It shows up in their brain chemistry, their behavior, and their physical health. Dogs who have strong attachment bonds with their owners live longer on average than dogs who do not. The psychological security of the bond has measurable, positive effects on physical health and immune function, and the same is true for you. People who have dogs show lower blood pressure, lower cortisol levels, and greater longevity than people who do not. The bond heals both of you in ways science is still discovering. So the next time your dog follows you into another room, pause for just one moment. Do not be annoyed. Do not rush them away. Look down at them and understand what you are actually seeing. You are seeing the result of 15,000 years of evolution. You are seeing an attachment bond that science has confirmed is as real and as deep as almost any bond that exists in the natural world. You are seeing a living being who has chosen you completely, who uses you as their safe base, who regulates their emotions through your presence, who is braver because you exist, who is healthier because you are near. You are seeing love, not a simplified version of it, not a lesser version of it, real love expressed through every behavior. Scientists have studied, and every instinct that 15,000 years of relationship has shaped, and they are asking nothing from you except your presence, your consistency, your willingness to look down when they look up, to respond when they seek you, to simply be the person they have already decided you are. The psychology behind attachment in dogs is not complicated when you strip it down to its truth. They found you, they chose you, they attached to you, and every single day they are simply asking you one thing. Stay, just stay, not forever, just right now. Just here, just close enough that they can feel you, just present enough that their nervous system can settle. Just you, that is all they have ever needed from you. They never needed you to be perfect. They never needed you to be consistent. Every single moment they needed you to keep showing up, to keep returning, to keep being the person they decided you were. On day one, welcome to Woofology, where we do not just study dog behavior, where we look at the